right, welcome back. Okay, so today's workout is going to be a strength-based workout. We are focusing on shoulders and legs. This is like one of my favorite workouts, one of my favorite days of the week to work, because y'all know I love a good leg day, right? So weights are optional if you are not there yet. You are still gonna get a good workout without weights. I would recommend, I have anything from 10s to my heavy kettlebells. So it's kind of a big range because obviously when we're working our shoulders, you're not gonna be able to lift the same amount of weight as you can with your legs. But again, I will show you guys the moves and then I'll show you the modifications if there are any, because there are some of the moves that you're just not gonna do any, you're not gonna have any weights, and that is your modification. But we'll go ahead and get started with our warm-up. We have high knees, step it out, run it out. Get those knees up. Slowly get that heart rate up. Trust me, your heart rate's gonna work. It's gonna be up there today. All right, go ahead and switch to booty kicks. Go ahead and set the intentions for your workout right now. Decide right now how your workout is gonna go, okay? Go ahead and plant those feet. Arm circles forward. Woo! Feeling a little soreness today. That's okay, because we're gonna work all of that soreness out. All right, and reverse it. The warm-up is going to be a little bit different. We have squats, just to make sure our legs are good and warmed up. Doing 2 more. Last one, good job. All right, now reverse lunges. Slow and steady, we're not racing. I just want to get those muscles warmed up before we add weights and before we start working. Now, if you're not using weights, you are going to work on 2 seconds down, 3 seconds up. I will explain that to you whenever we are doing moves. This is just going to help with the resistance. All right, we have windmills without adding the strain of extra weights, but still getting you a good workout. So we will have that. Two more. Last one. All right, hip openers. Make sure those hips are nice and loose and flexible. Last 2. Last one. All right, good job. Okay, so we have 12 reps of every move. So choose your weight wisely if you're using it. If not, you're still gonna get a good workout, I promise. All right, so 12 reps of everything. We're going through this 3 times. We're starting with a leg move. So it'll be a leg move, 2 arm moves, a leg move, an arm move, a leg move, an arm move, and then of course we have to work our core, right? Okay, so grab weights for front squats. So now what does that mean? It means you can grab heavier weights than if you were doing an arm move. Now, feet are shoulder Feet are hip distance apart. Weights come up to your shoulders and they are wrapped right here at your shoulders, okay? Pelvis is tucked. Protect your back, engage your abs. Now, squat down and up. These are slow and controlled, okay? If for some reason the weights get to be too much up here, drop them down to the side, still protecting your back. Now, if you are squatting like this with heavy weights, it is so important your abs are engaged. You're gonna end up hurting your back if you're not using proper form. All right, front squats. Remember, if you are not using weights, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, okay? We have 12, here we go. Up and down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, halfway, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, set the weights down so that they're out of your way. All right, next move, we're working those shoulders. I would recommend going a little bit lighter than you think. These do sneak up on you. So I'm gonna start with my 10s just to demonstrate and show you guys. Okay, so we have 2 weights. We're doing an Arnold press. Now, if you find it hard to not move or you don't keep your abs engaged, a little kickstand will help with that. Okay, so arms start up. We're squared, right? Everything is in line right here. Now, we're coming in, barely tapping the weights together and pushing up and coming back down. Now it's important to make sure we're not down here. We want to keep weight on those shoulders the entire time they're working. You want those nice shoulders. You want shoulders that look good in tank tops. You gotta work for it, okay? Remember, modification, no weights. Still doing the same movements. You're still gonna get a good workout. Make sure you're not arching your back, leaning back. 3 more. 2 more. No, last one. Up, down, now finish it. Good job. All right. Now, next move. You can go a little bit heavier because the weights are not, we're just lifting them up, okay? So we're doing an upright row. So you're gonna notice it in these muscles up here. Now, if you haven't worked them very much, start out with a lighter weight, okay? So, the move. We have our weights in front of us. Palms are facing towards our body. The weights pretty much just brush up against ourselves and they come to here. Once my elbow is parallel with, straight in line with my shoulder, that is where I stop and I lower, okay? Now, no weights. We are coming up, 1, 2, 3, down for 2. 1, 2, 3, down for 2. All right, grab your weights. Here we go. We have 12. Up and down. Now it's not a jerk, okay? This is slow and controlled. We are working those muscles on the back. See? We want to make sure those muscles are engaged. Okay? 6 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Finish it, good job. All right, set your weights down. Okay, we're going into squats again. So choose a heavier weight. Can be the same weight you did for your front squats. I'm gonna grab a kettlebell because we are doing narrow stance squats. So we're gonna get more of a work in our inner thighs and side booty, right? Okay, so I'm gonna grab my kettlebell. Now, if you're doing a goblet squat without a kettlebell, if you're doing a goblet squat, we are holding the weight like this, okay? That weight stays up against your chest no matter what. When you squat down, this is gonna make sure you aren't leaning forward with the weight, okay? That weight stays against your chest. Squat and lower. Now, you might notice the bottom part of the dumbbell is gonna swing out some, that's fine. Okay. We have 12. So, in position, feet are in a narrow stance. So, hip width or closer together, okay? We're squatting. Again, weight is in the heels. Squat and lift. Give me 2 more. And last one. Good job. All right, set the weight down out of your way. Now, this next move, we are going to lengthen the lever. So, grab a lighter weight. I promise you, you're gonna want a lighter weight for this. I'm gonna grab my 10s, but I might be dropping to my 8s. Because these kind of sneak up on you. Okay, so feet are hip distance apart, abs are engaged, that pelvis is tucked, arms come up to a T and down, okay? Without weights, this is what it looks like. Make a fist, same move, and down. We're just focusing on that mind-muscle connection, okay? So we're focusing on when we lift, it's engaging this little muscle right here, okay? That's where you're gonna feel it. So, excuse me. So really focus on feeling it right here and getting that extra squeeze in that muscle, okay? Everybody else grab your weights. Tuck your pelvis, feet are hip distance apart, and we're lifting. Slow and controlled. Halfway. Make sure your weights are not coming above your shoulders. Okay, they stop in line with your shoulders. And we're not just throwing the weights up there and moving back and forth. Give me 2 more. Last one. All right. Ooh, yeah. Okay, leg move. Grab a heavier weight, okay? Now, without weights, this is your move. We are standing, feet are hip distance apart, arms are in front of us. We're reaching for our toes, hinging at the hips. Head, neck, and spine are on a straight line, hinging at the hips. Up, focus on pulling up with your glutes, okay? Everybody else, grab your weights, They stay in front of you. Okay, feet are hip distance apart. Yes. The weights slide down your legs and you pull up using your glutes, okay? So we're going down slowly and up, right? So I have just a little bit of space between my weights and my leg. All right, we have 12, here we go. Abs are engaged, protect your back, lower, pull up, lower, blow that air out as you come up. One more. Good job. All right, sit your weights down. Now, last arm move. This one, grab light weights or no weights at all, okay? I'm actually going to start out with my 8s. So, this move, we are in a bent over rear delt fly. So weights are down in front. We are hinged at the hips, slight bend at the knees, okay? I'm not arching my back, but I'm not overextending it, okay? It is just, abs are engaged, okay? Now, here we go. We lift and lower. So, you want your palms to face towards you the entire time. We are lifting like this and out, okay? You're gonna feel it right here again, okay? We have 12, here we go. Bend over, abs are engaged without weights. Bend over as far as you can. Make a fist, feel that squeeze at the top and back down. Squeeze at the top and back down, okay? Here we go. Make sure you're breathing. Halfway. Two, last one. Good job. Okay, so notice I wasn't like this. This is not fast. It is slow and controlled. That's why I told you to grab light weights, okay? So, final move before we get a break, and we do it 2 more times. All right, so we have our final move is an ab move. Now, you can't get down on the floor. This is your modification. We are sitting on the edge of our chair. Feet are out in front of us. Lifting one leg and lowering at a time, okay? We have 20 of these. Everybody else on the ground, okay? We have 20 V-ups. So, a V-up is just this, okay? If that's too hard, we are doing just a tuck, okay? So legs are still out in front of us, arms are up by our ears. Tuck in and out, okay? That's still too much. Head, neck, and shoulders are anchored to the floor. Knees are at 90. We are lowering and lifting. Make sure that lower back does not come off the ground. All right, into position, we have 20. All right, here we go. Blow that air out as you come up. Reaching for those toes. ramifications. Tuck those knees in. Still blowing that air out. Last one. Good job. All right, grab a drink of water, a sip of water. Don't chug too much water. You're not gonna like the end result if you do that. All right, so that was round one. We have 2 more rounds like that. So it's time to check in. How are the weights feeling? Are they feeling too light? Maybe you could pick it up a couple pounds, you know, take the intensity up a little bit. Too heavy? Were you not getting the proper form? Sorry, excuse me. How do you drink? Okay, so were they too heavy? Were you struggling to get to that last rep? Now, struggling to get to that last rep, yes, I do want that, but I also want you to maintain proper form. So if you are sacrificing form for heavier weights, you're gonna end up with an injury, and then you're just gonna fall back into old habits, and it's a very long road. So figure out what weights you need, and let's get back to it. We're going with front squats. Now this round and the next round are gonna be a little bit faster because I'm not gonna have to explain the moves and talk about form, okay? Front squat, grab your weights. Feet are a little bit wider than hip distance. Weights are loaded at the shoulders. Tuck your pelvis, abs are engaged. Squat and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. Good job. All right, set those weights down. Grab your lighter weights for Arnold press. Okay, lighter weights. Arnold press. Feet are a little bit wider than hip distance. Abs are engaged again. Yes, weights come up. We're making that goal post, right? Squeeze in, out, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's okay to do a kickstand if you feel like you're starting to arch your back. Halfway. Two more. Last one, finish it. Good job, set those weights down. Now, we're doing upright rows again, so choose your weights accordingly. Remember, we're not coming out, we're sticking up close to the body, so it can be a little bit heavier. All right, we have 12. Abs are engaged. Here we go. Four, 3, 2, last one. I think I'm gonna have to drop my weights for those next ones. It's not an uncomfortable pain, it's a pinch. Know the difference between uncomfortable and pain. Uncomfortable is where you're at. That's where I want you to be. Okay, goblet squats. Heavy weights. Narrow squat. So feet are hip distance, right? Remember, goblet squats, weight does not leave the chest. So none of this. All right, Here we go, we have 12. Five, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good job. All right, set your weights down. Okay, being uncomfortable is where I'm going to take you. That is where you're gonna see the change. That is where you're gonna see the most progress. Pain, that's a different story. Pain, I don't want you to power through. If it is pain, something's pitching, something hurts, drop your weights, okay? Lateral raise. So, lighter weights. We are lengthening the lever. Remember, we're going out and up. We're making a T. All right, we have 12. Here we go. Abs are engaged. Keep breathing. Lift and lower. Slow and controlled. Two more. Should have a slight bend in your elbows. Don't lock those elbows out. Last one. All right. Heavy weights again. We're working those glutes. Everybody wants that nice perky booty. Well, we gotta work for it. All right, so this time we're going in a kickstand. So the heels of the right leg, the toes of the right foot are in line with the heel of the left. And there's a slight bend, hip distance apart. You're lowering and lifting. We're gonna isolate the one glute. 6 on the left. 3 more. 1 more on this side and we switch. All right, now switch. Right leg's front, kickstand the left leg, toes are in line with the right foot, the right heel, and lower, and lift. You're gonna feel it in the one glute for sure. One more. Good job. Okay. Last shoulder move and we're on to abs. And y'all, we are over halfway done. You're doing awesome. Okay, rear delt raise. It's not a fly, we're not just throwing it up there, okay? We are raising it up there. So if you feel like you have to just throw it up there, you're lifting too heavy, drop those weights. Okay, feet, slight bend at the knees. Hinge at your hips, abs are engaged. Here we go. Halfway. Two more. Last one. Okay, get your weights out of your way. Come down to the floor. Remember, on the chair, we are lifting and lowering one leg at a time. 20 total. All right, here we go. Up. Halfway. Relax your necks. 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, slowly come up to standing. Grab a drink of water because we got one more round. I have some cute entertainment off camera today. So if I'm laughing or smiling, that's what it is. All right, check in again. That round might have seemed a little bit easier because we warmed up those muscles. This round is gonna be a little bit harder. The muscles have worked for 2 rounds now. They're a little bit fatigued. This is where I need you to dig in and I need you to push. I need you to fight for it. Fight for your goals right now, okay? All right, 1 round left and you're done. You got this. You can do this, okay? Squats, grab those weights. All right, load them up at your shoulders. They stay here and we're squatting. Abs are engaged. Halfway. Three, 2, last one. All right. Front squats are done. You made it. Grab those weights. We're going into Arnold press, okay? I'm dropping my weights to my 8s because my one shoulder is just not feeling it today. And that's okay. Okay, abs are engaged. Pelvic tilt, engage that core. Okay, give me that goalpost. Squeeze in, out, up, and down. In, out, up, down. Keep going. Kickstand it if you have to. Halfway. You can do this. Three, 2, 1 more. Last one. Okay, set them down. Upright rows. Remember, weights are staying close to the body. You can go heavier. All right, here we go. Tuck that pelvis, and we're pulling and down. Two more. One more. All right, set them down. Narrow goblet squats. Remember, that weight doesn't leave your chest. No bending forward. Narrow stance. Here we go. Weights in position, and we're squatting. Two more. One more. All right, good job. Set those weights down. lighter weights for lateral raise. Yo, we've got 4 moves left and you're done, okay? So, don't stop yet. You can finish this. You can do it. All right, lateral raise. Lighter weights because we're lengthening that lever. All right, here we go. We have 12. Remember, it's slow and controlled. If you need to drop your weights because your muscles are already fatigued, that's okay. You're still gonna get a workout, okay? We are just focusing on that mind-muscle connection, okay? Keep going. Three more. 2. Last one. Woo! Good job, good job. Okay, booty move. Grab those heavier weights. All right, feet are hip distance apart. We are lowering, pulling up. Three, 2, last one. Good job. All right, set those weights down. 2 moves left, and we're done. Okay, rear delt raise, light weights. These are not flies. We are not throwing them up there, okay? This is a raise. Slight bend in the knees, hinge into your hips, and raise. Feel that squeeze at the top. Abs are engaged, halfway. Last one. All right, weights are done. We have 20 reps of an ab move, and this workout is done. All right, let's get to it. Let's finish this strong. Here we go. 20 V-ups, tucks, knees at 90, leg lifts, whatever you need to do, finish it right now, okay? 20 reps. And I want everything you've got left in the tank. Here we go. Blow that air out as you come. Up. 3, 2, last one. All right, everybody put your legs out straight, arms above your head, stretch your abs out. Woo, good job, y'all. You did so good. I'm so proud of you for showing up. All right, slowly come up to standing. Let's stretch out our arms and our shoulders. Woo, they worked hard today. I can sure feel it. And switch arms. All right, arms down to your side. Gently pull your neck over to one side, stretch out those muscles. It's not a hard pull, just a light pull. Just let everything stretch back out and switch. And interlace both hands behind the head. Gentle push down. Letting those muscles relax. Breathe through it. I know they're kind of tight. All right, stretch out those quads. They worked pretty hard. Grab your left foot. Push those hips forward for a deeper stretch in your quads. Hip flexors. Breathe through it. Allow those muscles to relax. Don't tense. All right, switch legs. Push those hips forward. You need to put your arm out for balance. That's fine. Whatever works for you, because that's what this is all about. Finding what works for you so you stick with it. All right. Sumo squat, push those knees out. Twist those shoulders for a deeper stretch. Woo, that feels good. And one more time on either side. Should feel this in your inner thighs. Switch. All right, everybody give me a big inhale up. And release. And one more. Release. All right, way to show up. I'm proud of you for showing up. Again, way to go. Keep showing up for yourself and working towards those goals. And I'll see y'all next time.